How do we know that the Bible or any piece of literature is actually from God? We would expect the writing to be, first off, historically reliable. We'd also expect it to be scientifically accurate, and we'd expect that piece of literature to include information that only God would know. And that is what prophecy is. Prophecy is when God gives information that only God would know. This is a critical feature of the Bible that distinguishes it from all man-made literature. This is also what distinguishes the one true God from the pantheon of false gods. God himself says that prophecy is evidence of his identity. That's the main message of Isaiah 46. Looking at Isaiah 46 verses 9 and 10, "Remember the former things of old, for I am God and there is no other. I am God and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times things not yet done, saying, My counsel shall stand, and I will accomplish all my purpose." He says that I am God and there is no other. And he says the proof is that the Lord declares the end from the beginning. God reveals the future before it happens. And that's how we know who God is. He says it another way in verse 11, "I have spoken and I will bring it to pass. I have purposed and I will do it." Jesus also says that fulfilled prophecy is the basis for faith. Concerning his betrayer, he says in John 13, verses 18 and 19, "I am not speaking of all of you. I know whom I have chosen, but the scripture will be fulfilled. He who ate my bread has lifted his heel against me. I am telling you this now before it takes place, that when it does take place, you may believe that I am he." This prophecy didn't come from Isaiah 46, but it's the idea that's important. When we see the prophecies of God come to pass, that compels us to believe. That's the proof of God's identity. Concerning his death, Jesus says in John 14, verses 28 and 29, "You heard me say to you, I am going away, and I will come to you. If you loved me, you would have rejoiced, because I am going to the Father, for the Father is greater than I. And now I have told you before it takes place, so that when it does take place, you may believe." So biblical prophecy, whether from God the Father or Jesus the Son, has many purposes. God uses prophecy to convey information. He uses it to warn his people about coming judgment. God uses prophecy to comfort his people with hope for the future. God also uses prophecy to confirm that he alone is God. He declares the end from the beginning. He proves that he is God and there is no other. Thanks for listening.